SooprKIDS, and welcome to SooprKIDS, your #1 source for youth fitness and wellness. My name is TJ, and I'm your own personal trainer, and it's right here where we work out together in our own living rooms. Now, boys and girls, in this particular yoga video series, we have a very special guest who is a yoga guru named Schatz, who will get us through this series. Now get ready, boys and girls, because in this particular yoga video, you'll be needing the following items.
Your bare footsies. Wait, what are you doing? Oh no. 1 exercise mat. Yeah. And your water bottle. Make sure there's water in that water bottle.
Hi there, SooprKIDS. Let's start standing up on our mats. Very wide stance. So make sure your feet are wider than your shoulders, in parallel, toes facing forward. And let's just start with a nice big stretch. So inhale, stretch your arms up and really lift out of your waist. And feel the stretch all up and down your torso. And then reach over to the right and stretch along the left side of your body, all along the left side. Both arms reaching out, out, out. And then lift up and stretch to the other side. Reach, 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 reach. Lengthen out through your waist and torso. And lift up. Then go ahead and drop the right arm down on your leg. And again, lift up with that arm to go over. So you're reaching out, 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 away from your opposite foot. Breathe and stretch. Feel that nice, long, yummy stretch. And reach through those fingertips. Twinkle those fingers. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. And lift up. And other side. Go ahead and drop your left arm. Lift your right arm up. Reach out to go up. So reach over. Like you're making a big rainbow. And lengthen through the whole side of your body. And wiggle, twinkle those fingers. Twinkle, twinkle, twinkle. Reach, reach, reach. And lift up. Good, nice stretch. So one more time, inhale, reach the arms up and hold. Good. So we're just lengthening through the body. We have a nice long stretch in both sides now. We're reaching our arms up. Be careful of those shoulders. We don't want to lift the shoulders up by the ears. We want to pull the shoulders down the back. So we have a nice long spine. Careful also, you don't want to let your tailbone stick out. You want to lengthen your tailbone down towards the floor. Your spine is nice and long. We're reaching up, we're reaching up, we're reaching up. Maybe wiggle those fingers. Wiggle, wiggle, wiggle. Remember they're there. So you're reaching up, reaching up, reaching up. Breathe and open the arms. Very good. Go ahead and place your hands on your hips and hinge from the hips. So try to keep your back flat and lengthen out over your legs, over, over, over. And then release your hands down towards the floor and just hang and let your head go. Let go of that head. Maybe shake it no, so your neck gets loose. Maybe shake it yes. Loosening up the neck and then no again. And then yes again. And then walk yourself over to your right foot. So you're stretching over to one side and just pull yourself towards that leg. Pull, 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 pull. You can hold with both hands. You can put one hand on your hip. Just pull yourself over and stretch, stretch, stretch into that body. Good, and breathe. Always big, full inhales and exhales. And then slowly walk yourself over to the other side. And hold on to that leg and stretch, stretch, stretch. Pull yourself into your leg. So you're really getting the most out of the stretch. Big inhales and long exhales. Letting that head be very heavy. And then walk back to the middle again. Now, keep your left hand planted down right in the middle of your chest like this, okay? So right down the middle. And then you're gonna lift your right arm up and twist. Big yummy twists of the spine. Another great way to twist your spine. This time actively using your muscles to do it. So reach through that top arm. See, I'm wiggling my fingers so I know I'm reaching, reaching, reaching. Twist, twist, twist. Make sure your spine is staying long. We're not rounding the spine. We're staying long, long, long. And then slowly put the hand down and place that hand right in the middle of your chest. And then lift up and twist, 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 twist. See how I'm lengthening my spine? Not rounding, but I'm lengthening. And I'm going to wiggle my fingers and reach through my arm. Reach, 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 reach. And then my hand goes back down. I hang over one more time. Maybe you're a little closer to the floor now because you're all stretched out. You're going to put your hands on your hips. And with a flat back, you're going to come all the way back up. Very nice job. Okay, so let's bring the legs together. We've been in that position for a long time. So before we go on to the next thing, just shake it. Shake it out. Wiggle, wiggle. Maybe jump around a little bit. Just kind of let the blood flow and let your muscles loosen up. You can twist. Just let your arms dangle like a monkey and release. Good, good. So that's all out of our system. So we're going to come down onto our mat. And let's come onto our hands and knees, okay? So on your hands and knees. Now I want you to walk your knees back a little bit so they're not right under your hips, but they're just back a little bit. And then you're going to slowly lower your chest towards your hands like you're going to do a push-up, but you're going to go all the way down to your tummy. And then you're going to lift just your chest into cobra. So you're pulling your chest through your hands, and your hands are just lightly touching the mat. They're not even really pressing in. And your shoulders are pulling down, and your legs are long and pressing into the floor and lower down. Now, back onto those knees, we're going to reverse what we just did. Push your hands into the floor and press yourself back onto your knees. So we're just going to work on that a couple of times. It's really good for our strength and gets us into our flow when we start to flow through the movement. So, with the knees behind your hips a little, lower your chest slowly towards your hands, slowly, 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 work those muscles and then lay all the way down, pull your shoulders down, lift your chest without pressing into your hands too much, just working that upper back, lift, lift, feel like the chest is going through the hands, lower down, and again, push into your knees and your hands and press yourself back up. One more time. Okay, really working those arms. So slowly, lower, 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 and all the way down. And then pull the shoulders down, use your back, not your hands, and lift the chest, lift the chest, lift the chest, lift the chest, like a cobra snake. And maybe let's hiss like a snake. And lower back down. Okay, we're gonna press one more time up onto your knees and hands. Here we go. Push up, and then sit back in child's pose with your arms stretched out in front of you. Sit all the way into your heels. Reach, reach, reach through those arms. And then come back onto your hands and knees. Now this time we'll walk our knees right under our hips. So our hands are under our shoulders and our knees are under our hips. I just want you to take your right leg back behind you with your toes still on the mat. So we're pushing into that right heel and getting a nice stretch in the back of the leg. Just press, 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 press into it. Really lengthen. And then lift the leg up so it's right behind you. And then reach the opposite arm. Now if you're having trouble with balance, that's okay. You can wiggle around, just pull your tummy in and try to find your balance. If you have to come down for a second and come back up, that's okay. Just give it your best and then slowly lower down. Okay, now other side. So you're just gonna take your leg back and push into that heel, really flex. Flex your foot, so you're stretching your ankle and stretching your calf, and your leg is really long and stretching, and it's working at the same time. Now, just lift the leg up off the floor and reach your other arm out in front of you. Lengthen, 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 lengthen. Reach. Hold, hold, hold. Work on that balance. Pull that tummy in. Reach, 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 reach. And put it back down. Good. Press into child's pose one more time. This time, take your hands back behind you, palms facing up. and just let everything be really heavy. And take some long, slow breath. Inhale, big inhale, and long exhale. And again, big, long inhale, and a long exhale. And one more. Big inhale, and a long exhale. Good. Now let's come up by standing on our mat, but hanging over our legs. Hang over into a forward bend. Stretch into those hamstrings. Stretch, stretch. Let that head be heavy. Let's make sure our head's heavy by, let's shake it yes first. This time, shake it yes. And then shake it no. And shake it yes. And shake it no. And then bend your knees a lot. And slowly, really heavy arms like a monkey, heavy head, roll up slowly, one vertebrae at a time, one vertebrae at a time, one vertebrae at a time. Head's the last thing to come up, and you're all done. Nice job.
Boys and girls, if you got through this particular yoga session successfully, give yourselves a nice round of applause. Very, very well done. That was not that easy. Now remember to drink plenty of water before, during, and especially after exercise. You want to have little sippies of water, not big gulps, but little sippies. Now, for those of you out there that were not able to complete everything in this particular yoga session, that is okay, because here at SooprKIDS, all that we really care about is that you just give it your best with every single video that we offer. Now with that said, boys and girls, we've got lots more videos headed your way, so make sure you're checking those out, because each and every video is very different from the next. Okay, boys and girls, I have a question. Who is responsible for making King Arthur's round table? Circumference! I'm TJ, your personal trainer. Until next time, bye-bye!